asked 165,000 real estate agents what their favorite book is. In fact, I said if you only could recommend one book, only one, to somebody that was struggling in life and business, what would it be? I am surprised, and I'll show you, but I didn't expect one to stand out, first of all, because I've never read it. I've seen it. Next is, the number one choice was by far the Bible. That wasn't a surprise. And then you had some other great books, which The Alchemist, which I love, 7 Levels of Communication with my friend, Michael Mayer, which I love too. Then this one came about, but first let me show you the post. If you could only give one book to a person that was struggling in life and in their business, what would that be? You can see here, I'm going to zoom in here. It's still going, but so far it's reached 27,000 agents, real estate agents here. We've got 458 comments, and you'll see we've got some great recommendations in here. Ninja Selling, Go Giver, that one came up quite a bit. The Bible, definitely one. But outside of that, there was one book that stood out. It got a lot of love, and I think it might have been that one book that stood out above all the rest of them besides the Bible. And that is, let me share this one with you because I thought it was great. And in fact, I picked it up and I started reading it, and I am just about done. But there was one piece. It's called The Traveler's Gift: 7 Decisions That Determine Personal Success. I would highly recommend this one. In fact, I got the Audible. I started listening to it. Then I had to get the Kindle because I took so many notes, and I was like, let me just get this going. So there's one section right here that I want to really focus on for you. And it's important to note that the Traveler's Gift is a story book, and it takes you through somebody that was struggling, a human, his name's David, struggling in life, and things just keep getting worse and worse. And then he goes through this transition of meeting these historical figures through this journey of learning what he needs to do. Very reminiscent of A Christmas Carol. Now, let me show you this one piece in this book that I thought, for me, there's a lot of pieces that are amazing. This one was absolutely amazing. And really quick, this is when he's talking to Abraham Lincoln. And Abraham Lincoln, let's read this whole section right here. I'm going to zoom in for you. Well, it looks like I can't zoom in, but I can shrink it and then we can look at it better. I'll just read it. Duty. And the fact that I knew I could choose to pray for my son while wandering about the White House, or pray as I continued in pursuit of the task that has been placed before me. I'm quite confident that the Almighty hears my cry, no matter the location. Surely, this is the piece, surely his arms stretch from Washington to Gettysburg. I also believe the good Lord would rather me pray and work, not pray and wait. And for me, when I was thinking about this, I thought, man, that's extremely powerful. Yes, we often just sit and wait for things to happen instead of hoping for the best, right? Praying in this case, and taking action. And I think the action piece is the one that we're missing sometimes. And then I'm going to show you another one that I thought, and they're back to back. This was to me the best sit down. There were some amazing sit downs this guy had, David. But the Abraham Lincoln one, look at this. As children, we are afraid of the dark. That's so true. I used to be afraid of the dark. I don't know how old I was when I stopped being afraid of the dark, but now as adults, we're afraid of the light. We're afraid to step out. We're afraid to become more. How often are you afraid of that? How often are you afraid of going out there on social media, on camera, going out there and speaking to people, picking up the phone and talking to people? Just being yourself in front of people, taking a chance and going out there. How often are you just scared of that, saying, hey, you know what, I'll just shy away. Listen, I don't know about you, but this book right here, this part where it says, Now, as adults, we're afraid of the light. We're afraid to step out. Yes, it's complicated. Yes, you are going to be judged. But let me tell you, you are this close to this next version of you by you just stepping out and being who you are and letting people be okay with it. And those that are not don't have to be your friends. They don't even have to be attracted to you, and that's okay. You need to put yourself out there a little bit more. You need to push through. Because if you continue to live in fear like you were as a child, scared of the dark, and now you're scared of the light, what kind of life is that? Embrace the light. Embrace being different. Embrace who you are. And take that step forward. Anyway, for me, I'm always paying attention to lab coat agents. I learned so much from the group. And you can see, obviously, I listen a lot. I ordered the book, read it. Absolutely great book. It's still, look, it didn't break my top 10. The Alchemist is still in my top 10. This is good, though. This is great. Probably my top 20. I don't know that I have a list of top 20, but I'd probably put it between 10 and 20, and I don't know where. If you pick up the book, let me know if you read it. If you read it, let me know if you like it. Regardless of what you do, please follow me here so I can continue to bring you great content. Take a break, read, have some fun. Have an awesome day.